This is Daniela, and there's a thunderstorm coming out here in Ontario, near Toronto. I don't know where other places are having thunderstorms, but there's our big warning for thunderstorms today. But that's not why I came on. I came on because I wanted to share with you something amazing, but you probably would need to be here if when it happened, but I'll explain it anyways. Since I was little, I've been having these dreams, which is quite crazy, quite scary, and really shocking. And I've been curious about it ever since I started writing the stories, and since after 2017. And it was this specific theme and topic about a girl getting kidnapped or going to police and being put in jail for, and she's innocent and she believes in God and then she gets hurt or something like that. Or she gets kidnapped and she's trying to save her family because he threatened her to stay silent. And I don't want to go in big details, but that's probably the specific theme that I have had going on for years and years. And it started because I was in a dark place, depressed, but then it started to evolved and grow into a message. And I did not know what it was, but last night I had a dream when I was waking up this morning, and I was confused because all those feelings that I felt when I was in that dark place and I was actually writing the stories, I were gone. Like they were gone. I feel amazing. I feel so different, but I I'm I'm not saying I'm stuck, but I'm still learning in a way. I'm not stuck, but I'm still learning and growing and maturing in God and getting closer to God. But when I was in 2018 or 17, I was so far from Him that I could only see dark. But now I see light and hope and faith and forgiveness and everything else, and even peace throughout a hard times. And it took me a few, I don't know how many minutes, but it took me a little bit of time to figure out why I was actually having that dream. And it was just really confusing and very in a way stressful because I didn't know why I had that dream and what it could. I felt it could potentially be a message from God or something like that, even though it was dark. But I, after a little while, trying to call a few people or text a few people, I started writing in my journal, and there was a song on my Google app, and it was Mandusa. You said you alone, meaning, and it was about that you only need God, even if the worst thing would happen to you and everything else was taken away from you. You only need God. And in that moment, I noticed that Jesus is enough. And maybe even in the darkest of times and having those stories written out and those dreams, God in some way was sending a message to me. Because I remember when I was younger and 13 years old, which is 2013 or 2012, I prayed for my Zia, who's aunt, means aunt in English, to be free of cancer and ask God to give it to me, but rather than her dying. But as a child, I was innocent enough to not know that God would not do that and God would not hurt me that way. But it was just out of love and compassion that I prayed that, because so she could be saved. And even in my youngest of years, I knew that if I have God, I can go through anything, and anything is possible. Just like this cross that I have on my night table, I can actually show you like right now. Just wait a minute. It says, "If you have faith, nothing shall be impossible for you." Matthew 17:20. So believe in God and you'll get closer to God in every single way, and He loves you even if you can't imagine it. I can't even imagine how much He loves me. So you're not alone with that, and have a great day. God bless.